what you got. You better take your shot. I need that card, would you be open to trade? You won't regret the cards you get at CRDPARTY.
There I was, front row at Card Party Seattle, the place I grew up, right next to Pokemon, Pinky Pogo, and corruption, with only two things on my mind, illustration rares, and my quest for the ultimate Derpy Q. What's going on, Briz?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the rumors are true. I am back from Card Party Seattle, and yes, I am wearing the grail of Derpy Qs. I got it. I secured it. Yes, I did. But in tonight's video, the combo video, okay, I'm gonna do a recent pickups Card Party edition, and I'm just gonna use this opportunity to give you guys my opinion, how Card Party went. Like, do I think if you are a Pokemon card family, if you are a father-son Pokemon duo, and even a mother-daughter duo, which apparently 6-year-old girls watch this channel, which that was a surprise. The point is, people tend to take my advice when it comes to cards and even sealed products from time to time. There is no more important time for you to take my advice than in this video. So while I'm doing this recent pickups, I'm gonna give you my opinion on whether you should try to attend a card party. And things like this, like let's say you're thinking about going to Disneyland, like a big family Disneyland trip, but you have some kids that are into Pokemon cards, or you yourself, definitely seriously consider going to Card Party instead. I will get into that why. I will go over, I guess, the pros, and if I can even think of any cons about Card Party. This is one of the greatest 3-day experiences of my life. It was a good time. I had a lot of fun hanging out with people like Danny Phantom, Pokebeard, TC, everybody. The amount of people, the amount of interactions, and like quality one-on-one time. Like, I hung out with Poke Beach. Dude, Poke Beach is hilarious. And yeah, okay. So anyway, I'm going to talk about Card Party, how much fun I had, and my pickups, all that, whether or not Card Party is the greatest event of all time, if you are a Pokemon card family or not, whether or not you should go. And oh, before I go to the card cam, I am going to show you stuff here. So if you buy a gold pass, so I'm from Seattle, okay, and the gold pass, if you buy that and you get a bunch of merch, you get like a free t-shirt, a Voltex binder, you get this Card Party themed binder, and literally, even on the inside, Emerald City, high quality Voltex binder. You get a backpack. Let me show you this backpack. This is a Card Party Seattle, Card Party 3, it's got all that on there. That literally comes for, like, with the gold pass. Alright. Pickups over here. How did I love Card Party or not? I think you probably know if I did already, but let's get all right, here we go. Right off the bat, there's a lot of interesting stuff I'm going to talk about today from my experiences with other creators like Danny Phantom, TCA Gaming, Pokey Beach, Robo Skills, and Twice Baked Jake. I'm going to try to get as much of that into this video as possible. But right off the bat, I'm going to show some of the more interesting stuff that is very Card Party specific. And there's a very important message that I absolutely want to get out to all the fathers and sons that watch this channel. And again, mothers and sons, mothers and daughters, right off the bat, while we're still early into this video, I genuinely want you to know that next year there are going to be 3 different locations for Card Party. So West, East Coast, Central, way more convenient regardless of where you live in the continental United States of America. The reason I'm saying that is because going on trips, vacations, everything is expensive. And one of the first things I realized, this is Pokevault's signature, by the way, Pinky Pogo, that's a first edition. Yeah, that is what that is. I'm gonna talk about this stuff in just a sec. But when I got home from Card Party, it occurred to me that I was surrounded by children for 3 straight days. And I don't remember seeing a single kid, boy, girl, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, doesn't matter. I do not remember seeing a single kid crying once, like even for a second. And the reason I bring up Disneyland, you go to Disneyland, within your first hour, you're gonna find so many random kids crying. You're gonna find adults crying at Disneyland. And I just thought that was a serious testament to Pat Flynn, Deep Pocket Monster. And I'll talk about him too, but the way he just keeps the energy going every second of every moment, all throughout the 3 days at Card Party is very impressive. And if you have kids and you only got one big vacation to go on a year, and they're into Pokemon, my 100% stamp of approval. Whether you're a creator or a fan, Pat Flynn and the Card Party team do an incredible job of just making it very entertaining, very worth the money, beginning to end, all 3 days. Okay, so now that I got that out of the way, just because a lot of people are going to click off, and I just really wanted to get that very important message to the people who watch my channel who have children. You should absolutely go to Card Party and see what it's like for yourself. Okay, so speaking of Card Party and like exclusive stuff, here we go. Here's my actual Card Party pickups. We're starting right now. So these cards right here, these are like scavenger hunt type cards. Every Card Party throughout the 3 days, they'll give these scavenger hunt type cards to either different creators, vendors, different scenarios, and you are supposed to collect them. And as the event goes on, they get cooler and cooler, and Ruby versus Sapphire, everyone that goes to Card Party gets put on a red team or blue team, and the winner at the very end of the event gets the creme de la creme. This is the one you really want. This is what I'm going to give away. I'm actually going to give away just all of these in this video. So write hashtag Card Party if you want to win this. But yeah, so this is the one. If there was a card that you should really want to get from Card Party, it's the You're a Winner Rayquaza Seattle Space Needle, and that was illustrated by Control Alt Bob, who is a fellow YouTuber. So literally, go check out Control Alt Bob. He literally drew this, and all you got to do if you want to win this is put hashtag Card Party. And here's some other ones, like a full art right here. You got Pike Place Market in the background, and a bunch of these types. So I'm gonna give all these away to the winner. There you go. All right, so now let's get into these. So first of all, here's Pinky Pogo. No, she did not charge me $11. When I was sitting next to her in the front row on Friday night, she gave me this, and I told her to sign it. She put, "I love you, Pinky." This, so Pokevault, I really wanted to talk to Pat Flynn right after the main stage the first night, because he sat down on the edge of the stage and he was signing autographs for kids. And I stood there for a minute, and then I realized, okay, even now I'm not going to get his autograph. There's just too many kids. So I was just standing there holding this Team Rocket's Mimikyus, and I turned around and Pokevault was standing right next to my buddy Derek, and I didn't know what to do with it, and I was too lazy to put it away, so I just went up to Vault and I had him sign it. So yeah, so that's literally, Pokevault, I love you, I love your jawline, you were my consolation prize for not getting DPM's autograph. And yeah, I just wanted to have an excuse to say hi to him real quick. So there you go, that's Pokevault's autograph. There's Pinky Pogo. Somebody during my meet and greet went very well, by the way. My meet and greet went so well, we had 10 minutes of overtime. Like, I remember Gonzo and somebody was just standing there, like, waiting for me to leave. So that was cool. Whoever it was that came up to me and gave me a first edition Team Rockets pack. Are you kidding me? Like, this alone is, I think, worth some money. But then he gave me like a ton of first edition. Yeah, I tell you what, I'm gonna Derpy Q one of these first edition Meowths, and I will add that to the giveaway with all the custom cards. So again, if you can write in the comment section, whoever you were that gave me all this, please see this and let me thank you. But yeah, so I'll also give away a first edition Meowth Team Rocket Derpy Q along with all those custom Card Party cards, including the really cool one. So that's about it for all the kind of random, interesting stuff. And now we're going to get into my recent pickups. So first of all, I am finishing up my Black Bolt, White Flare, and Destined Rivals master sets. So real quick, these are all, we're not going to look at all these. These are all Pokeballs from Black Bolt and White Flare. This is just right before I think I went to Card Party. I had a couple card shop owners setting aside Pokeballs for me. So yeah, this is literally just a massive stack of Pokeballs, Black Bolt and White Flare that I haven't put away. We're all there. This is a stack of all Master Balls. So yeah, I'm actually getting very close. I have almost all the Pokeballs. I still have a little ways to go on Master Balls. But this was not at Card Party. This was just sitting in the corner over there. There's a couple cards I bought right before Card Party. They're gonna be there. But there's all Master Balls right there. And yeah, Paldean Fates and Black Bolt and White Flare, the Master Sets were just so crazy that my response was, well, I'm just gonna try to finish them as fast as possible, just to get it done with. So a couple of these might have been in a previous, like my 10K. I think the Dendra, Wooper, and a couple of these I already showed, but these were sitting over there and I already mixed everything up before I decided to do this video. So here's a couple. I am PSA 10ing all Scarlet and Violet waifus. That's a little tertiary side project. Always getting IRs because I am trying to get every single IR in a PSA 10, all 360 of them, plus Master Set the whole era. So some of these I already have 1 or 2 of, or 3 or 4 of. But yeah, if they're perfectly centered, I'm always going to buy them. Morpeko, Mousehold, bought those recently. Okay, so those, Danny Phantom, I was helping him finish his Master Set that he's giving away, Mega Evolution. So every once in a while I was going around finding IRs, I think I had $1 in my pocket and I just really wanted this Mega Evolution Garganical. So literally I paid $1 and Danny paid the other $1. So we literally split it to get me my Garganical. This I got because I totally thought it was a Black Bolt or White Flare IR. So yeah, I didn't even mean to buy this Clawlitzer. I literally did not mean to buy this. I didn't even know it was a Mega. I figured it was Black Bolt or something. Which is stupid because, yeah, Black Bolt, White Flare, Gen, you know. Anyway, I just wasn't paying attention. Stuffle. This is the #1 IR that I wanted from Mega Evolution, and right before I got on a plane at my buddy's house, we ripped open a Psyduck 3-pack blister, and he pulled this right in front of my freaking face. So I bought it for him. Literally, Master Set stuff and a Stuffle was like really on my agenda, so at the last second, after Card Party ended, literally the last thing we opened, we actually pulled a Stuffle, and it was the only hit from the 3-pack blister. So he let me buy it off of him. So I got my Stuffle, so that was very cool. Very, very cool, actually. Okay, so here we go. We're going to get into a lot of Destined promos, Black Bolt and White Flare IRs. And I'm going to end with Destined Rivals, because there's one pretty massive card that was gifted to me. Oh god, that's going to be... Just, yeah, we'll end with the big card that I was given as a gift. So, promos. I'm still doing promos. Doesn't matter if it's Black, you know, it doesn't matter if it's Poke Positivity. I'm always buying these. This is the actual Dragapult from my Celebrations opening last week. Still need to put that away. Some more of these guys. These are all from that holiday calendar. I think all these were what... Oh, there's another Mimikyu. Here's Mimikyu number, what, 42? I think I have 42 literally perfectly centered Mimikyus that I've been piling over the last 2.5 years. Oh, geez. Okay, I do have a lot of these Pokemon EVs. But there you go. So this, only a couple of those things in there I think were actually from Card Party. All the rest of this, I believe, is all from Card Party. So, first of all, here we go. Big stack coming in. Bang. This is Black Bolt, White Flare. Okay, so, by the way, let's talk about some stuff I experienced at Card Party. Danny Phantom, I had to talk to Danny Phantom as soon as I got there. We had just a personal thing we had to talk about. We cleared the air on that, and then I was like, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, I'm doing my Master Set giveaway. And then literally I was like, well, could I help you? And I literally spent a day and a half helping Danny Phantom. I even found the Mega Gardevoir Gold, the last card he needed. And he literally was on stage Sunday morning, knew I found the card. He literally just gave me $600, his camera and his microphone, and had me go get the Gardevoir for him for the last card. So that was fun, hanging out with Danny. All right, real quick, sorry, let's go through this. These are all just for the Master Set. Little Zekrom, Braviary, Shelmet. Either Master Set or they are for, because I need 2 copies of every single illustration rare, 1 to grade, 1 for the Master Sets. And yes, that would equal 280 illustration rares just from Black Bolt and White Flare alone. Pretty much all these I did get at Card Party. I spent a majority of my money, almost all of it, on Black Bolt and White Flare IRs. A majority of these I did try to get perfectly centered, just, you know, so I can grade them, or if they're not as good as I thought, they'll be the Master Set card. A lot of these I already have 1 or 2 of, but again, I'm just looking for well-centered illustration rares. Blitzel. But then Pokebeard himself. Pokebeard, I think, became very good friends with my buddy Derek. Yeah, so anytime Pokebeard wasn't busy doing stuff on stage or like hosting live events, he would usually come find me and hang out with my buddy. So like, oh man, Like all throughout the day. I love this Drew. I got this from the Poke Office. I spent over $100 at Colin, the Poke Office. He hooked me up. I think he sold me this Drudagon for like 10 bucks, and it's like literally perfect and it's beautiful. So shout out Colin, the Poke Office, by the way. But yeah, Pokebeard, definitely hung out with him a lot. Rusty, TCA Gaming, and his family. Definitely, I'm very close with them, not just him. Rusty, he's like a big influence on my life. So I had dinner with him. Yeah, and his wife was great. She made me eat all her kids' food because they weren't eating it, and the dinner was really expensive. So I definitely helped out. I got this Oshawott. I think I got this Oshawott for only 40. Very beautiful. Who did I get this from? I got this from somebody popular too. I might have got this also from Poke Office. Swellios. I love this Swellios right here. Very nice. But all in all, like Poke Beach, I came up to him, tapped him on the shoulder. I was like, hey, I'm that guy that made that video about you, calling you an idiot. And he was like, oh, God. It was funny, but then, you know, we talked it out. And by the end of the weekend, I was like, Poke Beach, that dude is hilarious. Like, that guy was really funny. At the end of the event, they were opening a base set booster box for like a pack challenge. And he's literally over my shoulder behind me, screaming out the kid. He's like, they don't want it. Give it to me. They don't care about vintage. Give them Paldea. Just give me the what? It was hilarious. Like literally, it was a couple kids ripping open base set. He's like, they don't appreciate it. And the funny thing about that and him saying that is 10 minutes later, Pat was stacking up a bunch of ETBs to give away. A bunch of booster boxes for this like 9-year-old that he was about to win. And it wasn't until Pat grabbed a Paldea Evolved booster box that the kid absolutely started freaking out. So just FYI, when people say, you know, Miraidon, Koraidon, base set, Paldea, the kids grew up on this, they love this. I saw it with my own eyes. Like this kid was winning Evolving Skies and he didn't even care. And then the second Paldea Evolved came out, the kid just started freaking out. So Poke Beach knows what he's talking about. I absolutely love this P-Dove. Let's see, Robo Skills, Twice Baked Jake, both had interesting conversations with them, especially Robo Skills. Yeah, definitely met him, had a nice 10-minute first conversation with Robo. Oh man, so many people. Hung out with Poke-Sun, definitely friends with Poke-Sun. It was nice to see her. Carablast, I think it was my 3rd or 4th Carablast. While these are 10 bucks, I just keep buying them. Why not? Because they're only, oh wait, here's 2 right here. Yeah, I already had a couple. I pulled one, the one I pulled was terrible. But yeah, just a lot of vendors that I guess know me from watching Hottest Cards of the Week. Plus my buddy's a vendor. So they would be like, MimikBrew, and then I'd say, hey, this is my friend. They're like, wait, I already know you, I vend with you. So there's a lot of interesting stuff with the local Seattle people that knew my friend plus knew me and didn't know he was my friend. So that was interesting. Electros right there. So just all in all, like, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. The meet and greet was amazing. I remember Rusty's kids, TCA Gaming's son and one of his daughters got behind the counter and started like helping me with soft sleeves and top loaders when I was signing Derpy-Qs. That was really cool, very special. But all in all, Pat, just the way he keeps things entertaining, keeps events going all throughout the day, and just keeps it so it doesn't matter if you're a content creator, a little kid, a parent of a little kid, there's always something to do, there's always people to see. And even Coop had a 3-hour line for an autograph session, right? The second he was done, he just got up and started walking around for 2 hours. So even if you didn't want to get in line to get Coop or Pat's autograph, the 2 most famous people that are there, they're just constantly walking around anyway. So you're going to bump into them on the escalator, on the card show floor, and everyone, like even me, guys, every 5 minutes, I had to stop to sign a Derpy-Q. All day long, all 3 days. Like you are just bumping shoulders with PokeTubers, with vendors all day long. Even if you're a 6-year-old kid, there with your dad, just everyone you've seen on YouTube is there and they're all around you, and you stand in one place for 2 minutes, you're gonna find 3 or 4 people you recognize just by not moving. All right, so anyway, here we go. I think I got this right before. This is just for the Destined Rivals Master Sets. Yeah, a bunch of this. I think I already have this. I don't even know why I bought that. Oh, okay, so here we are. Oh yeah, Ethan's Typhlosion. This was the last IR I needed for my masters, for the IRs for Destined Rival Master Set. Yeah, so I finished that. And then, okay, so I gotta talk about this one real quick. So yeah, you'll see that this is an expensive SIR. I did not buy it. So I'm just gonna be honest about this one real quick. I'm not even gonna tell you guys who bought this for me. It's just gonna maintain a much more special, sentimental feeling if I don't reveal who purchased this for me. It was a gift. And what I will say though is the person that did buy this for me, they tapped me on the shoulder during Sunday night, the final show, and basically they said, hey, you know, with all, you know, your full-time job, all the work you've been putting in, 3 videos, you know, every week, you know, week in and week out, you've like been busting your ass and you genuinely deserve this. And then he let me know he got a little bit of a deal on it too. But yeah, to have my best friend find me the Misty's Lapras on Sunday, which was the last card I needed, and then 2 hours later, the second I sit down for the final show, somebody I look up to, knowing I'm going to I'm master setting this, and they bought this for me. Just the amount of core memories, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, so yeah, this was literally, I don't even know what to say. Just, you know who you are and you know how much I appreciate you. But yeah, so I probably spent $350 on Pokemon cards while I was there. And I probably came home with like $800 worth of cards somehow. And yeah, and I'm just gonna leave you guys with this one very important message about Card Party. And you can stare at this, you can stare at this while I'm talking here. Card Party, Pat Flynn, the people who run it, every ounce of them, everything they're doing, their entire purpose is to provide families and children with literally the best experience possible, and focus on nothing but the positivity, the poke-positive side of this hobby. And again, the fact that for 3 straight days I didn't see a single child crying is one of the most impressive things I could possibly say. And that's a massive accomplishment for the Card Party team. And yeah, so I'm gonna do my best to hopefully still go to these at least once a year. I do think you should strongly get on the website, look at the prices, look at the starter packages, and just know that everything is tailored towards kids having a fantastic time. You got my absolute MimikBrew seal of approval. And once again, if you want to win this, and I will absolutely derpy Q this, all of these, hashtag Card Party in the comment section. And once again, thank you very, very much, Pat Flynn, Deepak Monster, and that entire crew, because I am shocked at how good of an event Card Party is. All right, that's it. Deuces.
With every card and every clue, the answer's clear, it's MimikBrew. Catch them all.